This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana, all by my lonesome. I'm Gary Risponi here at Old School Barbecue and presented to you by Superior Bait and Tackle. You see these colors on? We taping on a Sunday afternoon. We're getting ready for the Tigers. Oh man, we need a good year. We need a good year. We need a good first game. Don't need to repeat last year. So that's all I'm gonna say about that right now. I've been watching football a lot this weekend, but a lot of reports are coming in. A lot of people stayed out. We had the opening of dove season yesterday. I normally make a dove hunt on the Sunday in Kentwood with Travis Day and them. I hope to get some pictures. I don't know how they did, but he was nice enough to say, hey, this drought, I'm not seeing any doves. He said, Pyrain, you come if you want to, but I'm telling you, it's not looking good. The same report I had, I was looking for doves in Gaydon on Highway 14. I used to see hundreds on the wires flying every morning, going back and forth to my room and ducks. Ain't seen many doves. So my brother, where I should be hunting next weekend, we always weekend after, the whole family hunt, niece, nephews, everybody. So the doves showed up, had a little rain, and a few doves showed up last week, so we got hope. Also reminding everybody, I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to talk about it later, teal season opens up. I think it's the 17th, and it's about a 15-day season. Teal seeding, I've had some reports said, hey, don't give up on them teal. We're going to get some teal. There's not much water everywhere, but wherever they got water, he said they're going to be teal. So that's it. You stay tuned. We got a couple of tournament reports. We had one last week. It came in, but I finally got some pictures from Lies and Lunkers, and our friend, Mr. Chris Bassey, was here. They had a tournament today, and he got me a few pictures, and he got me a report. So stay tuned. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana, Old School Barbecue, presented to you by Superior Bait and Tackle on Seagan Lane.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
As members of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Go ahead and get him hooked up.
We're going fishing, Devin, or we're going to make a movie?
We're going catching.
Hey, you got a halo around you, look.
Yeah, I have it out here.
Set it up for the, like,
Oh, no, I leave it in the truck. I don't bring that in that motel.
got me a halo.
Oh, I leave
That's two.
Here's the crew. I got the president with me. and the guy that's running, James Boudreaux. That sounds like a Cajun name.
Irish.
James, tell me a little bit about your guide service. Look at me.
I'm fishing for Brian Hanchy, Backwaters, Louisiana Backwaters Guide Service. Brian Hanchy owns that.
What's the prediction today? We got weather, we got everything we in our way, or what?
Well, we got a full moon.
That means it's going to be around noon before we catch fish.
I don't know. Hopefully.
Come
Hopefully
on,
we catch them earlier than
You
that.
gotta tell me something, James. James, you located him? He ain't telling me nothing. What you gonna tell me?
Oh, we're gonna fish on the ship channel. We got this full moon. Tide's still trickling out. She's probably gonna turn around and rip in hard all day. So we just get on them before that water gets muddy.
What about the flounder? They move in here? Yeah, I know they in here in October like crazy.
But the flounder, yeah, they're pretty scarce right now.
Yeah.
They're way back up in the marsh, and we can't even get to them. That water's so low right now. Southwest wind got us a little messed up, but them trout are still biting somewhere.
You got your crew.
Later, bro.
Hey, John, how about you watching Paradise, Louisiana for me?
You're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
In Hackberry, Louisiana.
Here we go.
See if it'll work.
That's the secret. That and live shrimp, huh?
Yep. Go ahead, Cat.
Chris gonna get the first one. What's his name? Miss one. You gotta keep it. Oh, good. That's my man. First one. I didn't bring my plug. What you
Trout.
Where's your ice at?
I got two.
So you're gonna get a paw pull.
Damn. Uh-oh. Look. He don't want to come in that boat. I don't know what I got. I'm serious. Even the catfish.
Big old gaff top.
There you go.
Ooh, another big catfish. Well, I tell you what, I didn't realize it pulled that. Yeah, buddy.
Look at that. Yep. Really?
You got a trout?
All right, Cap. That's Captain James Boudreaux, backwater shorter. Look at it.
Sweet.
Got Chris Holmes on camera. There you go.
Oh, this is just a man-made reef. It's a little deeper right here. Being that it's so hot in the daytime, I think them fish get on these deeper spots. A little cooler for them.
Show you. Yeah, oh, look at it, Cap. One on live shrimp, one on all the fish. Fast getting a few in there.
We ate it.
All that.
Down south, pearl chartreuse.
about 7 foot. Watch how you're working. See how you're working that bait. I caught about 4 or 5 in a row. Hey, yeah, look at it, Captain. It was working. Never fails. Put the hook down. Whoa! That's what you do. Put him on my face. There you go, Captain. Yeah.
Well,
Good,
good,
good, good.
Freaking
They swallowed them.
Trying to keep that joker up high. A while ago they were on the bottom, but now I'm guessing the damn gap top down.
There you go. It's a small one.
Woo, it's gonna be close. Don't think he'll make it.
Pull him in. You got him there. He's gonna be close. No, that's got to be a 12 man.
I don't think so.
Yeah, where is it at?
11 and a half. 11 and a half inches.
All right, welcome to Paradise, Louisiana. My name is Chris Holmes. I'm the executive director.
Go ahead. You.
I'm the executive director of Louisiana Outdoor Writers Association. We hold an annual conference every year, different parts of the state. This year we're fortunate enough to be back in the Lake Charles area again. We haven't been here for quite a while and we're so happy to be back. And today we got to go out and fish with Captain James Boudreau. We got out on Big Lake, got us some really nice trout early. You know, it's August, it's hot. We got west wind. We had dirty water. We had every condition probably going against us that you can get, and Captain James still put us on the fish. We got some really nice trout, no giants, but not a lot of throwbacks. You know, most things those fish didn't need to be measured. We look at them and get them in the box, and we just had a great time. And we certainly want to thank him for taking us out here and showing us this part of Lake Charles. And James, again, thank you for the trip. And
you bet. I enjoyed fishing with you.
Again, we're in August. We proved you can still catch fish in August.
Just gotta find some deeper water and them deeper reefs.
Right.
That's my opinion. That's where in the channels they come up on these slopes in the channel. You catch them, but with this west wind, the tide hadn't been just right. So.
Right. And that seemed to be the key today. I mean, we were in the lake, but we were offshore. We weren't fishing. We weren't even fishing on the reefs. We were close to reefs, but fishing the deeper holes that were off to the sides of the reef. He's got, obviously, like any good captain's got his spots marked, and it paid off because we anchored down and didn't move the morning, where everybody was coming and going. And, of course, communication is always the key to guiding, and they're all on the phone with each other and knowing what everybody else is doing, and we seem to be doing one of the better trips today. And as we're saying, we're in August, it's hot, but again, we prove you can catch fish, but of course, we've got the fall months coming up, which generally is better. And what's your opinion on the months coming up, what to look forward to?
I like October, mid to late October. Kind of depends on our cool fronts. Mm-hmm. That's going to determine a bunch of it. But October and November is going to be, you can go catch trout and redfish, with the west winds and hot like it is. The redfish are back in the marshes. We can't get in there and float in them. So it makes it tough to go catch them. You could go catch these big bulls if you find a school of big ones.
Right.
But they're not very good to eat, and you can only keep one apiece.
Tell us how to get in touch with somebody.
My name's James Boudreau. My cell phone number's 361-564-5642. 888-888-4565. If y'all in the area want to go fishing, we'd love to have you.
What's the name of the guide service?
Backwaters Guide Service.
All right, that really is a wrap. Again, we're just thankful to be in Lake Charles, thankful for all the Tourism Bureau to visit Lake Charles for hosting us, and we've got a couple more events during the day, and we're so happy to be here and explore everything that they have to offer for the outdoors. It's a great area. Come on down.
You're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. Uh-huh. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, here at Old School Barbecue, and I just got something in my eye. But listen, the Lunkers and Liars tournament was made around the Pearl, the West Pearl River. We got that report in. It was last weekend, but I didn't get the pictures till a little bit later and running. First was Louis Ritchie with 10 pounds. 10.06 pounds. Second was C.J. Pecan and Rob Roberts with 9.92. All these weights are close. They also had Big Bass at 3.94, almost 4 pounds. Jimmy and David Howell had 9.29. And man, I say the next tournament's going to be at Highway 90 on the East Pearl on September 24th. The Builders Rodeo, I want to remind y'all again, is September 30th. So you put that on your calendar. I've been talking about it every week. Go check them out. Chris Bass Assassin was in the West Pearl today. First place was Troy Landrum, and in 9.70. Second was Steve Hadley with 9.50. That's 10th. Boy, they were all close. Third was Josh Enum, pronouncing them names right, I hope, 8.02, and he had Big Bass at 3.83. So that's our bass and tournament report. Go back and look at the websites, and some of the people got the rodeos coming up. I still gonna give you a report in the next couple of weeks. How to Ride the Bull came out, but we get all the totals in. We'll probably have Rad here talking about all the winners that are going to be in the banquet in October. So just stay tuned. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to have that. And in the next few weeks, I'm going to have all the duck call, the state duck and goose calling championships. I'm going to have them and some of the video on them. So stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to have the Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. Uh-huh. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
As members of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Welcome back, Paradise, Louisiana. Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report. Before I get started on Fishing Report, I got one dove picture come in, and I won't do it. This Wes Camille Huter, I believe that's how you said it, Huter. His grandparents sent him in his first dove. He was on his first dove hunt yesterday, and what a great picture, something to cherish. I hope I have more pictures of some dove hunts. And I'll try to take some video the following week over at my brother's at our family shoot. So see that. Now, we're going to start off with Captain Mike Bradley. He always, every week, send me a report. He sent me these pictures last week. I talked about all the big fish, the big drum, big redfish, big everything, sharks. He had another young man in there catching his first shark. Man, I can't pronounce I can't even read my own writing. Micah Chapin and his mother Tammy, they were fishing with him, with Captain Mike, and he is his first shark, great picture, but not only are they catching sharks, they catching a smorgasbord of fish. They catching redfish and speckled trout. Another report came from Lake Catherine. Always getting reports and everything, but lately they ain't sending no pictures. They've been so busy. Captain Brad, he was out there and they're catching a lot of these reports are coming in from Delacroix and everything. They're catching bull reds and they're schooling. They're catching big, just having a lot of fun. They ain't keeping a lot, but they're tiring themselves out. That used to happen in Round Lake. Down in the Fouchon area, when I go this time of year, we start this time of year and go all the way to Thanksgiving. We catch the speckled trout, but the bull reds, they start running in them canals and they're coming out when the marsh drains. The redfish are just everywhere. So if you want to have a good time, you can have plastics, you can have cut bait, you can have dead shrimp under cork. If you want to have fun right now, Venice is the same way. Venice, Delacroix. My good Captain Tom and Coach Cesar Garcia doing the same thing. They're catching a few trout, but they're wearing themselves out on them redfish. I'm so glad for them. They've been having some bad luck. They had boat trouble, but lately everything is smoothing out. Captain Tom, when he sends you a report, he sends you a log. One day I'm going to get him back on here and show you how he's been doing his logs for years and years and years. So, the other reports I'm getting, if you go to Facebook, Captain Charlie, the Carters in Venice, they're catching whatever you want, redfish. They'll find a few specks. They'll run. There's some bass reports of the lake. I talked to Captain Ryan Lambert. They're running, they're catching both west and east. Out there in Buick, they're catching trout. They're catching redfish. And again, bull reds are everywhere. I don't know if the low water or what's causing it, but the redfish right now are marauders. They're running everywhere. Fouchon, speckled trout, if you look on Facebook, captains, all the captains that I know, ain't sending me no pictures, but I've seen them on Facebook. Captain Herc and them are fishing. the Paradise Shorters, wherever they're doing, and not catching a lot of numbers, some beautiful trout, live minnows, either cockerel or croaker. So they're catching some beautiful fish. So that's my fishing report. Now we're going to go freshwater. You see, Mr. Salter's not here today because he got so busy, and he's working, getting ready to go to some shows. He let out, but he told me again, Old River, they're starting to catch some sac-a-lait down in the marsh and Gibson and Coppersaw. They're starting to catch sac-a-lait. He told you last week, and I seen the water in Henderson. Water is beautiful. A lot of times they're fishing under bridges in deeper water or in the main canals. They're finding the drop-offs and fishing in Maine. That's where we did last year when the water was like this. Remember last year the water got so low we had to watch where we were running, and then we were running back up in the Fuchsia, and we were catching some beautiful bass. So that's all the report I got. All I'm gonna say is go Tigers. Stay tuned for more. Next couple of weeks we should have some more reports coming from. I don't want to say the co-host right now, but Mr. Salters Jr. That's the man I want to tell him. I'm counting on him and thank him for what he done. He was very busy. I missed him today because I know he has a lot of good news. You stay tuned, Paradise, Louisiana. I'm going to keep you up to date as best I can. I've still got 2 weeks of things at the Duck Festival. I have the dog trials. I have the duck calling contest. I even have some of the beauty pageant and the cooking contest. Thanks again from Marty Campbell, Alan Traylor, Pelican Sports TV. See y'all next week. God bless Louisiana. Go Tigers. Go Jags. Go Grambling Tigers. Go all the teams in Louisiana. Football season, fishing season, hunting season. I love it. See you next week.
Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.